This is episode 13 of Rookie Gold Prospector, and today I'm going to be running as many buckets as I can through the Gold Hog Stream Sluice. Please hit the subscribe button, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, and please hit the share button. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel a lot. Let's fill up a bucket and put it through the Gold Hog Stream Sluice. It's actually made locally, but it's used worldwide. Seems like it's a lot easier to set up. It took me 5 minutes to get this thing set up right. The folding backpack sluice that I was using the other day took me an hour to get set up right. So my first impression is pretty good. I got my V pretty close to in the middle right here. And I'm not using the back legs because it really doesn't need them. I got the front legs on here, helps me level it out. So if I need to adjust that V a little bit, it's not a problem. Of course, we got the Gold Hog matting in here. It comes with a couple different types of matting. One of them is the aggressive mat. And so that's what I've got in here now. And I may change that out depending on how the material is moving down through the box. But it seems to be good right now. So Doc says you want your water to be shallow and smooth and even. I mean, big rocks, no problem. Clay balls, no problem. Just shove them straight in. Like this. I mean, this thing is so forgiving. Look at that clay right there. That's going to be nice. I mean, being able to shovel straight in without classifying is just fantastic. Saves so much time. All right, so I've been shoveling straight into this thing. You see the ripples are still exchanging. I'm not really seeing much gold up here, but no, wait. What about right there? Boom. That's a nice little chunk right there. Wow, that's chunky. But you can see down here, it's almost all black sand. But everything's jumping around in all the ripples. Right there, you can really see. Well, I can see it a lot better than you can from under the water, but yeah, it's definitely jumping around in there. Look at all that chunky black sand in there. Wow, I know the gold's seeking to the bottom of there, so I'm feeling pretty good. Shoveling straight into the sluice. Man, that saves me so much time. That is most definitely the largest piece that I have ever found on this property. Look at that. That's awesome. Wow. I mean, I'm digging in the right spot. I'm at a clay layer right now. Unbelievable. That is so amazing. Biggest piece I've ever found on this property. I mean, this thing is a 100% game changer. All right, here's one thing I'm liking so far. If you got a lot of clay, you can just kind of brush it up right here. No problem. You know, look at this nasty clay right here. You know, if I just let that go, I couldn't even put that through a regular sluice, but with this one, it's no problem whatsoever. I mean, I'm shoving straight into the sluice box. And it's cleared out just fine. Got this clay right here, no problem. Got these big rocks. I could let them just slow down, but you can catch them pretty easy. You kick them out. I mean, I can shovel straight into here. Straight into here, and I am getting the gold. I mean, the riffles are exchanging. I had the biggest piece I've ever got here, and I'm just shoveling right into it like a high banker. I mean, this is the way to do it right here. You find a good spot to dig, and then you put your sluice right next to it, and you just shovel right into it. So I got a pretty deep little hole here. I mean, I hit clay, and then I hit bedrock. So I'm just going to scoop up all the material I can off of the bedrock. I don't even need a shovel because I'm on clay and bedrock, and there's loose material right on here on top of the bedrock, and I'm just scooping it up with my hands and putting it in the sluice. I mean, that's some juicy material right there. Just sprinkle it on. You don't have to worry about classifying. I think what's helping me more than anything is I don't have to classify anything. The big rocks just float right over the top, and the only thing that stays behind is the gold and the black sand. So this really is an interesting feature that I found. So this right here is decomposing bedrock. And so the bedrock goes down and then curves up. So the bedrock is right here, and then I got a depression in the bedrock up to here. So that's where I've been finding all the gold. And then the bedrock comes up here. So right here, there's like no material on top of bedrock. And over here, now we've got solid bedrock. I need to get this as clean as possible. If I could get this to clear up, this would be the place to snipe, right in here. So I'm right on top of bedrock, and the bedrock definitely has cracks in it, and it's decomposing. I am super pleased with this sluice box here. It works great. And I'm not just biased because I live in the same town that they're made in. You know, this brand, Gold Hog, is used worldwide by commercial operations, by rookies like me, because they make good products. I mean, I've never used this kind of matting. I know a lot of people like the Dream mat, but every single, oh, there's even gold right there. I know you can't see it, but I can. I mean, everything's exchanging the way it should. The flow is low and smooth. There's not all that much turbulence there. It's just letting the riffles do their job. You got all these different kinds of matting. I guess this is kind of like the emergency matting down here in case you know, something happens and some gold gets kicked out from up here. I mean, I got a lot of black sand building up right under there as well, and everything else is just jiggling around, exchanging. So I mean, it seems to be working great. I love having the forward legs. Each one of them is adjustable, so I got the appropriate amount of drop. I don't know how good you can see that, but you know, they say an inch per foot. Pretty sure I'm dialed in on that. One way, I don't have a level with me. One way you can check to see if it's level is the way the water is flowing off the end here. It's even. So look at that. You look at that. They're almost identical. I've got a V here, right in the middle. So, I mean, we're running smooth and steady right now. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pick this thing straight up out of the water and set it to the bank, and then roll the mat up. What Doc says to do to clean these out, so you just roll up the mat, stick it in a bucket, and then I'm going to pull the mat out and then reverse roll it. That way it opens up all the little riffles and make sure you get all the gold cleaned out of there. So this sluice box has got a little gap right here. So basically, you know, that's where the mat sticks all the way under there. So it gives you that smooth flow, but it acts like a riffle almost, so I almost guarantee there's some gold in there, so I have to be careful not to spill it out. There's a hole right here, so I might go ahead and, you know, put the bolt back in there just to make sure I don't have any gold like flow into there. Unbelievable. That is all the concentrates that I'm left with. That's amazing. I mean, that is such a small percentage of what I usually deal with the traditional sluice with miner's moss. I mean, I got no problems whatsoever fitting all those concentrates in a 10-inch pan. Oh my God, that's so amazing. It's gonna save me so much time. I mean, they say don't waste your time cleaning up concentrates when you could be shoveling, but I'm interested to see how much I have and check out this piece. It's my record piece in terms of what I've got. Honestly, I thought it was going to be way more than this, but I don't know. I mean, the size of the gold that we captured is very small, very small. And then I got my picker. Boom. Where'd it go? Oh, right there. Let's see. Here we go. And boop. Oh, snap. I picked up a picker. Whoop. Dang, check that out. Look at that crevice. I mean, you got bedrock right here hitting that crevice. It's not very deep. It hadn't rained too much recently, so maybe it gets deeper. It might be a place to snipe. I mean, it's deep enough where I could probably, you know, put my mask down there just enough where I can see. But I'm definitely gonna have to check that out soon. There's a lot of bedrock right there as well. And it's like a little mini waterfall right there. Get at the bottom of that pool. That could be a pretty good spot. So I actually hit the boundary, and it's a private property after this. It's posted. There's a sign right down there. So can't go any further. I mean, there's a lot of float rock on this hill and stuff. And what they've been telling me is that stuff with the black lines in it is what you want. So, I mean, we got cubic holes there. Used to be pyrite. It's oxidized away. That right there is looking quite promising. That needs to be cleaned out. There's a little crack right there. There's a little crack right there. I know there's gold down in there, so if nobody else has cleaned that out, I need to. Is this another one? Yes, sir, it is. I need to get down in there. I need to get down in there. I can bust up that bedrock. I mean, that's definitely a thing right there. Well, check out this old sluice box right here. It's got some wooden riffles. That's crazy. And no, I don't think that goes to it, but man, I wonder how old that is. I mean, it's aluminum, but wooden riffles that are rotted out. I mean, this thing could be pretty old. That's pretty cool. Down here, that looks like a good spot maybe to snipe. And also right here, this little pool, could be something at the bottom of that pool, especially since there's a pool and then a little ridge right there. So seems like I mean, that's got to be, there's got to be some stuff down in there. The same for right there, and then another little crevice right there. I mean, that looks like a good spot to check. All right, here's our little picker from today. 104. All right, it's time to see what we got today. .11. Dang, I need to get away from this .1 stuff. But it's about time for a career. Oh, I'm gonna take that extra .02. We're gonna go with .13. All right, so let's pour on the career total. And let's see what we're looking at. .89. All right, we're getting close to my first gram. So that's not bad. Hopefully next time I'll have over a gram. .89. Oh, Once again, I'll take that extra. Oh, man. All right, and here's my gold next to an enormous boulder for size reference. So this is the end of the video, and I'll see you on the next one.